So when I got ready to go back for the second time, that was my birthday. That was my birthday weekend. My birthday is September 16th. September 17th, we went to the casino. Now, mind you, I've never seen Mo drunk before. Like, we got tipsy at her house, but neither one of us drank much. I wasn't feeling too well. She wasn't feeling too well. According to her, she had just had COVID. She had just had a stroke. I believe it was a stroke. And I was going through my thyroid issues, traveling back and forth from Alabama to North Carolina. My body was already tired. So I knew when I got there, I wasn't going to do a whole lot of drinking. So we didn't drink a lot that first time. We got tipsy. We had fun. Respectful. This time was a totally different situation. We're at the casino. And at the restaurant earlier that day, we went out for my birthday dinner. We're at the restaurant. And she's drinking a lot. I'm not drinking a lot because I don't get drunk in public. So I know I had to pace myself. I had, I believe, one drink at the bar and one shot. So I had one mixed drink, I believe, and one shot. Mo had a lot to drink at the bar. She was drunk at the bar. She was flirting with the bartender hard, like embarrassingly. Like I asked her a couple of times, like, man, leave this man alone. Like he good. He didn't say he got a woman. Like now I feel like you harassing this man. She started flirting with me. And I don't know how many of y'all were in that live, but I remember saying to her, like, you know, she was like, you know, if I were bisexual or gay, you know, I would whatever with Lisa. And I was like, wait a minute, Lisa got to be attracted to you first. And I said it in a joking manner, but I was serious. I'm not attracted to you. Like, and I don't say things to be mean to people. So I didn't flat out say, hey, I'm not attracted to you. But I said, hey, Lisa got to be attracted to you first for that to happen. Like letting her know I'm not there. It was getting uncomfortable for me. I went back and I watched that live months ago. And I could barely get through it because I was very uncomfortable. I'm not comfortable with the whole PDA shit. I'm not comfortable with the hard flirting, like especially if I'm not attracted to you and you're doing too much and I'm trying to let you down easily or whatever. Or then like with the bartender that night. I mean, she was like really going in on the bartender that night with the sexual shit. And even he was trying to be nice with her. He said, I already got what did he say? Something. He motioned to his face being a seat. Someone already sits here. That's what he said. He said, someone already sits here. So I told her, I said, Mo, that's him telling you he got a woman. He got something. You know, he's taken. Like, leave him alone. That's what that bartender said. Someone already sits here. I don't know if y'all were in that live, but that's what he said. So, anyway, you were in that live, sweetie pie? Okay. So, the night goes on, and we go out to the casino floor. Now, mind y'all, when I left the restaurant, I wanted to black him out. I didn't have no black him out. So, I was like, let's find... I know it's a casino. I've been in Vegas before. I know that they, you know, like, and not just with her, because I didn't go to the casino with her. I've just previously been to Vegas before on vacation. So I know that there's a store in here somewhere that will sell me Black and Mouse. So we're walking around and we're asking people, like, you know, where the store is. And every slot machine we pass, it's like she got to stop and put $1 in there. And I'm like, dang, Mo, it's going to take us an hour to get to the damn store because you keep stopping. Like, if y'all were on this live, you know I'm not lying. I was still live at this point, walking around the store. Now, I might have been live on Facebook and she might have been, I don't know, but I know I was live. I know I was live because I remember going back watching this video of us walking around the store trying to find the Black and Mouse, and every fucking machine we passed, she had to stop and fucking play for a few minutes. So I was like, well, damn, you know, like, by the time, like, when are we ever gonna get to the store? Like, so whatever. We finally get to the store, we get the blacks, we go to the machine. I don't gamble. So I'm just sitting there on my live chilling with y'all, You know, wifey was in there. It's her birthday. Me and wifey share the same birthday. I'm in there chilling with my live crowd while she's playing. I didn't play shit until the white man walked up behind me and she was like, yeah, it's her birthday, da-da-da-da-da. The white man put $20 in my machine because I don't gamble I'm not gonna gamble my own money. I don't, when I went to Vegas on vacation, I did not gamble my own money. I've never gambled. It's not my thing. I don't care what casino I'm in. I don't care. I'm not gambling my money. So when she told him it was my birthday, he put $20 in my machine. And honestly, he kept coming back that night, like putting $20 in my machine or whatever. We're drinking. The girl comes over, because you know, as long as you sit, you drink. I was leaving drinks because Mo kept telling this woman, it's her birthday. Get her another drink. Get her another drink. Hurry up and drink that one. I'm sipping slowly on that one cup. Every other drink that woman brought got left at that fucking, whatever fucking machine I was at, that thing, I had my one drink and my one beer. And everything she brought behind that, I just wasted them folks shit because I didn't drink it. I did not drink it. She sat there getting drunker and drunker, and I'm noticing that she's getting drunker, and I'm noticing that she's getting more and more sexual towards me. So at one point in the video, in the live, first of all, at one point in the live, she walks up to a white woman and grabs her titties. This was on live. She walks up to this white woman and grabs her titties. And because we're on live and I know that we're activists and I stand with SA victims, I'm like, wait a minute, girl, you ain't even get consent. Like, you can't just walk up on this woman. And I said it in a playful manner so that nobody would get like I'm trying to, you know, do damage control here. Like, we're activists. I'm trying to think about how we are presenting ourselves out here. So when she grabbed that lady titties, I was like, well, dang, you didn't even get consent. I looked right at the camera when I said it. I said, well, dang, you didn't even get consent now, did you? She turned to the woman's husband and asked the woman's husband for consent. And the woman's husband said, sure. So she went right back to grabbing and groping on this woman. And I'm just sitting here like, oh my God. And then she says to the woman, I don't know what all she said, but this is what stuck out. My PUSSY is better than yours, bitch, because I'm black. That's when I cut the live. I was like, oh my God. That's when I cut the live the first time. Her live. When I cut her live the first time. So then we got settled and we got back to our tables, our fucking machines or whatever. She goes back live. I didn't go back live because my phone was dying. She went back live. So we're sitting there and she keeps talking about how attractive I am. And I'm just sitting there like, oh my God, here comes the drunk gay woman, you know, because the straight women be gay, like the down low gay women be straight until they're drunk. You know the saying, spaghetti's straight until it's wet. That's a saying about fucking straight women that get gay when they're drunk. So I'm sitting there, I'm LGBTQIA elemental P myself. So I'm sitting here and this has happened to me over and over in my life. Gay women, straight women get drunk when they're gay, they hit on you, they're attracted to you, da-da-da-da-da. So she's sitting here doing this and I'm like, here we go. And I wasn't expecting it. She grabbed my face, she kissed me, and started grabbing me between my legs. And I'm like, oh, hell no. Like, no, nope, you're going too far. So I cut the fucking camera again. And I'm trying to get her to calm the fuck down. Like, what the fuck is going on? And she's just steady. Like, she's not there. She's not there. I'm looking at her eyes and she's not there. And she's grabbing on my coochie and she's grabbing on my titties and she's going up my shirt. She's going down my shirt. So I move it to the bathroom because I'm like, damn, like, and I mean, if somebody is your friend, when somebody is your friend, you don't just think to whoop their ass. That's not what the fuck you think to do. You don't think like, let me just lay this bitch cold the fuck out right here. You don't think that. Not when you've established a bond with that person. So I move it to the, come on, because we got to get you straight. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I get shoved in the fucking bathroom stall. And I fight for my life to get the fuck out of that bathroom stall. It wasn't the back bathroom stall. It was the very first bathroom stall. And we're in that bathroom stall and I'm trying everything. No, stop. Please stop. You got a husband. I got a husband. I'm not into you. I'm not a bottom. I don't know. You gonna give me that, bitch. Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. All in my head, I'm like, you're gonna have to knock this bitch the fuck out. I don't know, like, she's not hearing you, Lisa. She ain't hearing you. She's drunk, she ain't there, she's not hearing you. You really finna have to lay this bitch the fuck out. And then I realized our cell phones were missing. So I was like, Mo, we gotta find our phones. Like, first of all, I'm all the way on the other side of the fucking country. I got kids at home. And my priority is always to make it back to my fucking kids. Especially if I didn't have no intentions of dying when I went out there. Now, if I'm out there protesting, I get it. Y'all know I'm putting my life on the line for that. I let my kids know. But when I go to, well, I guess I did go for a protest, but I wasn't finna die or go to jail over no fucking fight in a fucking casino. If I was gonna go to jail, it was gonna be at the fucking protest. Right? If I was gonna fucking fight, it was gonna be at the fucking protest. I'm not gonna risk not going back home to my kids over my friend being drunk in the fucking bathroom and fucking hitting on me, because I'm still trying to think that this woman is my fucking friend. I'm pissed as fuck. I am pissed. But I still didn't just X her out as my fucking friend. So we come out of the bathrooms, we go to find our fucking cell phone. She found her phone. Well, they found her phone. Somebody found her phone and turned it in. Nobody found my phone and turned it in. Somebody found hers, turned it in. So we found her phone in like 5 minutes. Like, we went to the fucking concierge and they was like, oh, this is your phone. And I went up to the concierge desk while she was still standing around trying to fucking find her phone, like looking at the thing. I went to the fucking concierge to ask, like, had anybody turned in some cell phones? So he was like, yeah, we got one. Now, when he hit the damn thing, I knew it was Mo's phone. So I'm telling him, yes, that's my friend's phone, but where's mine? And he's like, well, I can't give it to you. I need your friend to come to the desk to get it. Now, she was standing maybe 15 feet away. So I was like, that's her standing right there. Like, you can hand me her phone. And he was like, no. So I was like, Mo, you got to come over here and get your phone. He need to see your face. But for some reason, they don't have my phone. Both of our phones were together, but they got your phone, not mine. So I walk around by myself, because after Mo found her phone, Mo went right back to that fucking slot machine and started gambling. I went around looking for my phone by myself. By my fucking self. I kept calling my phone. Finally, somebody answered. That woman said, I kept thinking I seen something light up beside me. It took me like 30 minutes to find my fucking phone. I was so fucking pissed. I went outside, called my husband. Now, when I was first, I text my husband. I was like, I think this woman just tried to rape me. He thought I was joking. I wasn't joking. So I went outside to call him to tell him exactly how pissed I fucking was. I was pissed. I was beyond pissed. I was really beyond pissed, because I really was in a fucking fight or flight situation with her. I really felt like this was about to have to go to a fight situation. Like, I was really finna have to beat her ass. So I go outside. I sit outside for about an hour by myself. I go back in there. I just sit and wait. I didn't say another word to her for real. I just sat and waited. We got back to the house. I sat outside. smoked my black, smoked my weed, chilled. I went back in the house when she went to sleep. Why are y'all reporting? Why are y'all reporting me? And yes, I did sleep at the foot of her bed on an air mattress. That's where she put it. That was my sleeping area. That was where I slept. And I wasn't afraid of her. So there was no reason not to go to sleep where I had been sleeping this whole time. I didn't even get a chance to wake up, brush my teeth, wash my face, none of that. As soon as I woke up, she was in my face crying. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to do you like that. I was drunk. I'm not blaming it on the alcohol, but I was drunk and, you know, I've never been with a woman. That's not me. I'm not even attracted to women. That's not me. Like, I don't know what came over me. So I told her, I was like, maybe you haven't explored your sexuality. Maybe you don't know what you are. Maybe you don't know if you're bisexual or not. Maybe you don't know what you are. Maybe you need to explore that. And that's my way of saying maybe you need to do that, because coming off aggressive like that to people is not a good look. We went to the protest. I forgave her. I'm a woman of my word. I forgave her. But I also knew that I didn't want to go back to her house. So I knew on that last protest, I was going straight to California. I was not going to stay with her in Vegas. Now, of course, we all collected donations together. So when I sent her my donations for the hotel room, I thought we were getting 2 separate rooms. I didn't find out till later that we got one room with 2 big king size beds, which again is okay. I'm okay with that because I'm not afraid of Mo. Hold on. What the hell is this? It has my name on it. All right, I'll deal with this in a minute. I don't know who or I don't know what that is or who that's from. I don't know that name. But anyway, thank you, baby. Where was I? Ah, shit. That's weird. Fuck. Anyway, I had forgiven her. I think that's where I am. I had forgiven her, so I wasn't afraid to stay with her in the fucking hotel room. But I knew that I didn't want to be, you know, in no social, not like a real, I didn't want to be in a social situation with her by myself. So again, I knew that we would be in a situation with other people. So I figured, you know, I'd be pretty safe that night. We met up with. This is October 30th protest. This is the one where Ice Speak is. Now, mind y'all, I didn't care for Ice Speak before I met him. I made that clear way before the protest. Way before the protest. And I said on this app, I'm not going to dog this man. I'm not going to dog what this man is doing because he is working for the betterment of black people. But it's just something about him that just rubs me the wrong way. Now, I'm not going to, you know, like I have my feeling about him, but I'm not going to judge him based on how I feel. So when Mo brought him on to be a part of the TikTok protest, I let her know, like, okay, you know, I don't care for this man, but I'll play nice. I'll see what he's about. I would like to have a conversation with him when I get there. So when we got to LA, you know, we had City Cat was with us earlier. City Cat was with us earlier that day. And then City Cat went back home because City Cat is older than us. You know, she didn't want to be out, you know, partying, all of that. She went home to do her thing. So we went to the Airbnb where I Speak, Daewoo. Well, actually, it was just I Speak and Daewoo when we got there. It was just Ice Speak and Daewoo when we got there. So when we got there, Ice Speak was on his live. Now, mind you, I hugged this man when I got in there. This is my first time meeting him. I'm a hugger. You know, obviously he was a hugger because he hugged us when we walked in. We hugged Daewoo. You know, greetings. You know, I don't know this man. I'm not going to, you know, be mean to him. Like, okay, I gave him a hug. He was live when we got there. He was live and he was drinking. He was drinking the hard lemonades that he advertised. He had 2 cases of them. Nobody else drank them hard lemonades but him. He gave out 2 of them. One to me and one to fucking Mo. Neither one of us drank them. But anyway, he's on his live and I kept asking like, hey, you know, can you get off the live so we can like discuss the protest? Like, I'm thinking we're going to discuss the protest before we go out to have fun. Like, let's discuss, like, we finna be out here protesting together. Like, we need a game. Like, what we gonna, like, what, like, come on, let's talk about this. I'm steady asking him, like, hey, get off the live. Like, I was like, you know, Mo, get your friend. Like, tell him to get off the live. Like, Daewoo, get your friend. Tell him to get off the live. Like, I would like to formally meet him and talk to him and you know, go back and forth with ideas about the protest tomorrow. This is what we really came for. We didn't come to party. Like, we could do that after we do this. So if y'all remember his live, I kept asking, hey, you know, can you get off the live? Like, you know, like, okay, you know, bye, y'all. Like, he finna get off the live and come, you know, talk to us about the protest. He never did. He never did. When he got off that live, it was time to go to the club. And we sat there and waited on him for like an hour, hour and a half while he was on live. So after that live, he was crunk, he was drunk, and he was ready to go to the fucking club. And that's what we did. We went to the club. Again, I had 1 drink. 1 drink. Did I even have a beer? I'm not even sure I had a beer. I may have, because that's normally what I do. I normally get 1 shot, like a shot of Crown or a double shot of Crown, and a Bud Light. But I probably had I feel like I had a Red Bull that night. But either way, I had 1 cup of Crown. We had fun. I can't lie. I mean, I did not enjoy myself. Like, I'm not big on getting into the, like, we danced a little bit at the end of the night, but for the most part, I was pretty quiet. And when I did talk, I was talking to the bartender that was outside, and we were talking about the protest. Because that's really what I wanted to talk about that night. Nobody seemed to want to talk about the protest but me. And I'm like, hey, we in the club. We out here, like, people are asking where we from. We might as well tell them what we do, like, why we're here. Like, so we got to talking with the people outside about the protest. So for me, it was a good night. You know, I was like, maybe some of these people will show up tomorrow. So I cannot say we didn't have a good time at the club. It's when we got back to the Airbnb that shit went left for me. Now, I saw Ice Speak and Mo flirting all night long. They danced together that night at the fucking club. Some people trying to tell me that no, they didn't, no, they didn't, no, they didn't. Yes, they did. And that was on live. They danced. They was dancing on each other as we were going to the dance floor. They were flirting hard when we got back to the Airbnb. It was making me uncomfortable because she kept flirting with me too. And the shit that they were doing was just like, I felt like I honestly thought Anthony was younger than what he is. I thought he was a young soldier, like a young sailor, like 22, 23, 24, somewhere in there. So I just thought, like, this is a military dude. Like, I know military dudes, like, everything is sexual with them, like everything. So it's making me a little uncomfortable, but they ain't did nothing to me. So I'm not feeling violated in any way. It's just uncomfortable. Like, she keep flirting with me. I'm over there like, like, we not finna go there, Mo. We not finna go there. So every time she tries to flirt, I'm like backing that shit up. Even to the point where Cuban was like, well, damn, like, why you, like, do y'all need to get a room or something? And I was like, no, I'm not attracted to her. And I blinked like this. A couple of minutes later, I was like, I gotta pee. Like, all this shit going on, I gotta pee. So I went in the house to pee. I Speak was the only one in the house at that moment. So I was like, hey, can you show me where the bathroom is? Because I'm about to piss on myself. So he shows me where the bathroom is. He says something to me. I don't know what the fuck he said, but it was like a playful something. And I was like, I don't know what the fuck you talking about, nigga. I got to pee. So I ran in the bathroom to pee because I really did have to pee, but I really went in there to change my pad because that time of the month, I need to change my pad. We've been at the club dancing and shit. I need to change my shit. Didn't get a chance to do that because as I'm sitting on the toilet pissing, I hear this nigga saying shit like, what's that shit you talking? What's that shit you talking? Do I need to come in there and straighten you out? And I'm like, oh. So I didn't say nothing. I sat there for a minute. I was like, who the fuck is he talking to? So then I hear him coming down the hallway. So I hurry up, get my pants up, fuck the pad situation. I hear him coming back. Do I need to come in there and straighten you out? Do I need to come in there and straighten you out? So I know for a fact he talking to me and he finna come in this fucking bathroom. So I rush, don't wash my hands. I rush. By the time I got to that fucking doorknob, that nigga was pushing that door in and coming at me. Now, mind you, in the beginning, I didn't give y'all the detail that he was coming for my neck because I didn't remember that part. All I knew is I had to duck under his arm. So that I told y'all from the very beginning. I had to duck under and around him. I ducked under and around him to get the fuck out of there. He ran after us in the house and started doing that little move right here. Like, y'all ain't going nowhere. Y'all drunk. I was like, sir, I'm not drunk. I don't give a fuck if I got to walk to the hotel. I'm not staying here. Y'all can't go nowhere. Y'all can't go yeah, I'm not, Mo, I'm not staying here. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I'm not staying here. I know y'all think this shit is funny. I'm not playing though. I did not consent to this type of fucking play. I don't want to be here no more. He got a phone call or something. He walked back toward the bathroom. I said, Mo, here is our chance. Let's get the fuck out of here. I ain't even go say bye to Cuban. I didn't go say bye to Daewoo. I ain't gonna say bye to no fucking body. I want to get the fuck out of this goddamn house. As we're running to the fucking car, I jump in the car. I put my fucking seatbelt on. She gets in the car. I don't know if she got in the car first before he dry humped her. But I do know I was in the car with my seatbelt on. Right? My seatbelt and my door locked. I locked that fucking door. He ran out the house. He jumped on the hood of the car. Y'all ain't going nowhere. Y'all drunk. Y'all drunk. I'm not drunk, sir. I'm not drunk. Get the fuck off this car. I don't want no parts of this. He walks around the car. He picks Mo up. He puts her on his waist. He dry humping her in the middle of the street. They having fun. It's fun to them. It ain't fun to me. I don't want to be here. And it's fucked up that I'm already having to rely on the person that had me in a bathroom situation a month ago. That's already going through my head. That's why I ducked out that fucking bathroom as quick as I could. Ain't nobody finna hear me up in the bathroom again. You're not fixing to hear me up in the bathroom again. So let me get the fuck out of here. So I'm already thinking about what the fuck happened in Vegas again. Mo gets in the car. I tell Mo, look, I don't want to hug this man. I'm looking her deep in her eyes, friend to friend, woman to woman. Because now I'm telling you, like, I feel that uncomfortable. I don't want to be here, Mo. Please don't take off my seatbelt. Please don't unlock my door. She leans over. She looks me dead in my face and says, I know this is fucked up. Click, unbuckle my seatbelt. Click, unlocked the door, got out of the car, went around to the fucking passenger side where I was to help this nigga pull me out the car. They pulling on the door. They're pulling on the door. I'm pulling on the door. They're pulling on the door. I'm pulling on the fucking door. Because I'm not getting the fuck out of this goddamn car. He looked at me dead in my eyes. So he knew I was fucking serious. And I know he knew that because he said, oh, she's serious. Okay. And he backed up. Well, y'all just make sure. Actually, no, he didn't. He kind of gave me like a half hug through the window or whatever. And as he's pulling back, he's like, oh, you're serious. Like, let me, back up or whatever. Y'all let me know when y'all get to the hotel so I know y'all made it there safely. I'm pissed. I don't say nothing to Mo. Not a word to Mo the whole way back to the fucking hotel. She up here telling me how she could have had I Speak. He was almost there. Like, I know you're not comfortable. I know you're not comfortable, so I'm not mad at you. I'm just saying, I almost had him, girl. I was finna put that thing on him. His wife was finna be giving me all her money. And I'm sitting over here like, you're delusional as fuck. Like, I don't think that dude would have been fucking you tonight. Like, I mean, maybe, but I don't think, like, I'm thinking he was just playing with her. Like, I'm not thinking that he's really attracted to her. So, and I know damn well he ain't about to leave his wife for you or fuck out. Like, I know that he's not about to give you all his money. Like, but this is what she's saying on the ride to the fucking hotel. I could have had all his money. That bitch would have been sitting over there looking stupid because I would have been getting all, okay. Get me back to the fucking hotel. We get to the protest the next day, and I'm still kind of pissed at both of them. One, because he showed up to the protest hung the fuck over. Hungover. I was not following behind him. It just seemed like everywhere I went, he had to come stand in front of me. That's why me and Mo were arguing. When we went to Target, me, her, and Daewoo went to Target to get me some more pads. Me and Mo got into an argument in the car because I was like, look, first of all, this nigga keeps stepping in front of us saying the same shit. We done already say it. We've already been there. We've already done that. Like, this protest is going backwards in my book. The way I'm looking at it, we're moving backward. We've already done everything that he's out here saying. This is why we should have talked about the fucking protest before we got here today. Because everything he's proposing, we've already been there and fucking done that. Ain't no point. So yes, I was pissed at him. I was pissed the fuck off at him. Because it was fucking perfectly clear that it was a show for him. Just like I told Mo it was. Don't nobody in that goddamn T. Nathan them Fold shit, don't none one of these motherfuckers really give a fuck about activism for real. I told you this. This is why me and Mo got to an argument at the fucking protest. At the protest. Now, after the protest, we went to downtown LA. I was live. Y'all know I was live because I got off of live. Y'all remember why I got off of live for those of you that have been with me? Do y'all remember why I got off the live? Because after my high came down of seeing Michael Jackson's Star, I realized that we just passed all the fucking homeless people on Skid Row to come over here and fawn over fucking rich people. I said that on live. I said, I feel disgusting, y'all. I feel so disgusting that I'm out here fawning over a star and we just passed Skid Row to get here. Why didn't we stop and go talk to those people? I said, I'm sick to my stomach. Let me get the fuck off this damn live. We went to go eat. We had a pretty good time. Mo was very rude to the fucking waiter. Anybody that was there can attest to that. King, Farrell, we all know one of those people have passed. Cuban. There was a lot of people at that protest. LaRocca. A lot of people at that protest that can attest to the fact that Mo was rude as fuck to that waiter. Like, he was her fucking servant, and this was a young black man. And she was rude as hell to him. Matter of fact, I'm sure Farrell and King will remember on that car ride, I brought this up before, on that car ride to downtown LA, she was in the car talking about her pool boy and how she disrespected the fuck out of him like he was a nobody just because he was her pool boy. And I said in that car, you probably shouldn't talk like that if we're supposed to be working for the betterment of humanity. Well, I know I shouldn't feel that way. No, you shouldn't. Ain't no but. You shouldn't be talking about that pool boy like that. You should not be talking about another human being like that. You should not be proud to degrade another human being like that and then be out here talking about you protesting. So a lot of that shit, that whole weekend was fucking with my head. So at the end of the night, when me and Mo got into, okay, let me not get ahead of myself. After we ate, we wanted to walk around, you know, they wanted to walk around because me and LaRocca were really not feeling good. Me and LaRocca was going to go to the car. But we looked at each other and we was like, well, neither one of us know how to get back to the car. We don't know nothing about fucking LA. We don't know how to get back to the fucking car. So we went back and was like, fuck it, we'll just stay with everybody because we don't know where the fuck we're going and we don't want to get lost. So we went back to the crowd. So everybody's walking around, everybody, you know, having fun, doing their thing or whatever. We passed the tattoo shop. No, I'm lying. I said I need to buy a Black and Mild. I wanted a Black and Mild. So we asked around where I could get a Black and Mild from. And the only place that sold Black and Milds was the tattoo shop. Now, Mo wanted to go to some chocolate store and get her some chocolates or whatever. So most of the people walked with me to the tattoo shop to go get me a Black and Mild. I walked in there, I got me a Black and Mild. I came back out and I thought about it. I ain't had my nose ring in a long time. So let me go in here and buy one from Vegas just to say I bought a nose ring from, not Vegas, but California. So I went back in there. And I told them, I was like, hey, I'm finna go back in here and get me a nose ring. I don't know if they meant I was going to get a piercing or because I already had the piercing. I was like, I'm finna go buy me a nose ring. I'm gonna have them put it in, but I thought I said it to a point where they understood I wasn't going to get a piercing. I was just going to go get a nose ring. I came back out, nobody was there. And Mo says she waited on me, but she did wait on me, but not right there at the tattoo place. I had to walk up the fucking street to find Mo. And she was on the phone with the fucking airline place because they had canceled her flight. That's what I had to listen to the whole ride back to the hotel. Her cussing these folks out left and right. Her talking at me because she was talking like not particularly talking at me, but she was a frustrated person. Like she trying to get a fucking ticket back home and they giving her the fucking runaround, which they were bullshitting her, and she had every right to fucking feel the way she was feeling about them fucking up her goddamn ticket like that. So as a friend, still trying to look at this situation from a decent human being perspective and be a decent human being, she is frustrated about not getting back home the next day. So I stay up with her until they get her ticket replaced. Now, mind you, that creates a problem for me now. Because now I have no ride